Through These Doors is sponsored by Schill.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game, Schill's.
Needing just 1 point to clinch the Penrose Cup outright, the UND men's hockey team did so in convincing fashion last weekend against Western Michigan. UND came out flying on Friday night. Things were tighter on Saturday night. UND trailed after 1, but the Fighting Hawks seniors came through with big plays when needed.
He's got the rebound off the end boards and scores! Chiswick jammed it through the goaltender Hafner on his own rebound off the backboards. And Bryn Chiswick scores his 11th of the year shorthander. And it's 3-2. Messer protects the puck, drops to Stetcher, who shoots and scores!
And the Penrose stays with UND, the back-to-back NCHC champs.
The first time I came into Ralph Engelstad Arena, I had chills in my back, nerves, hand shaking, and I was pretty much all sweaty. I just didn't know how to embrace the moment. It was just one of those surreal feelings. And
we took the drive over the bridge, and as soon as you could see the Ralph kind of getting closer, I just got more and more excited. And we kind of drove by it that night on the way to the hotel, and I just couldn't wait to get there in the morning. And
when I was 13 years old, I played for the first ever junior Sioux team, being from Arizona. Played with Paul Ledoux, and I came here. Obviously we played on the Olympic ice, but that was just. You look at this place, you get a tour. I remember at night, I think it was 8 o'clock at night it was a Thursday the day I got in, I saw TJ Oshie, just messing around on the ice. And it's just something I just wanted to be a part of, and this is the place for me. And
First time I ever came to the Ralph, it was actually for the 05 World Juniors here. We were rooting on Team Canada. It was my family's Christmas gift to come down and check it out. Just the detail everywhere, the granite, the leather seats. We were actually sitting in a luxury suite, so just the whole rink is just so amazing and such a special place with all the history, and I still get chills.
Like you said, being from Arizona, you don't really understand, you know, like no one in my family played hockey or anything, but you just, I mean, how can you not love this place? And it's
the videos playing of past teams and players, and just so you can get a feel of the history of the program. And I'll never forget kind of sitting in the suite looking at that video and just looking around the rink, imagining what it would be like to be playing in front of 12,000 fans, and just that feeling is something that can't be replaced.
I wanted to come here since I was 12, and you know, being able to step foot in the Ralph for the first time was, you know, starting to realize those dreams, and those dreams starting to come true. So the first time I ever stepped in the Ralph, I was more nervous than anything, but you know, it was one of the big selling points that got me to come to North Dakota, and I'm, you know, extremely happy that I came here.
Even though this senior class's time is nearing an end, memory of Game 1 in a UND jersey still remains strong.
just, I had to wait a year to play. I couldn't practice or skate with the team or anything, so that first game against Manitoba, even though it was an exhibition game, I was just so excited. I couldn't sleep the night before. You know, I could barely warm up. I'm pretty sure I ran into a couple guys, a couple seniors during warm-ups just because I was so anxious. And
it was amazing. I remember just looking out in warm-ups, and all of a sudden students are piling in. It's crazy. I've never seen that many people in the stands just for warm-ups. And
I was definitely nervous. Just the warm-ups is the best part. Coming onto that band and seeing everyone skate around, it's good.
You know, the first time you put that jersey on, you get the chills through your body, and I remember skating on the ice through the tunnel for the first time, and I had the biggest smile on my face. I couldn't wipe it off until probably halfway through the second period. But
I just can't honestly explain how it felt to me to be able to wear that jersey for this program. It's something special. You come in every day and you see the tradition, and it's honestly humbling. And I thank everyone along the way for the opportunity, but wearing that jersey for the first time was arguably the best moment of my life, so it was really cool.
There are many favorite memories, but their first goal is one to remember.
Yeah, my first game was against Alaska Anchorage. I actually scored my first ever college goal in my first game here, which was a pretty special moment. I had my family and some friends in attendance, and it's one of those goals I'll never forget. I had a great pass from Rocco Grimaldi. I can remember the goal clear as day, and jumped into the glass. I didn't even really know how to celebrate. It was just one of those exciting moments, and your body just kind of does what it wants. You just lose all control of yourself. But yeah, I definitely remember my first game, and I'll never forget it.
I scored it that next weekend in Alaska. We were short a couple of bodies, but it was on that Saturday night, and I remember I caught a puck, and I just kind of brought it down to my feet, and I just whacked at it. That was pretty cool. Obviously it's good to get that first one out of the way, and I just from there on I realized I finally made it to college hockey, and every day you just want to help out the team and help out the program, and I finally felt like I did at that point.
First goal in the Ralph, I think we were losing like 4-0 to Duluth or something bad, and I scored a garbage goal with like 2 minutes left, so not exactly the perfect story for your first goal at the Ralph, but kind of popped me in the slot, and I actually think I fanned on it, and it went 5-hole through the goalie, but helped me get that next couple in.
I think it was just a long time coming. It was awesome to finally get one home. It felt like I had just tons of chances all season. It was starting to feel like it wasn't going to happen. Just kind of a good play off the draw, and the puck went to the front of the net, and once it popped out there, it was kind of a typical goal, just kind of being in the right place at the right time and make a quick move and try and get it on net, and it slid home, and the feeling just seeing the ref point at the net and knowing it was in, finally just relief. It was more like a house came off my back instead of a monkey. It was just an awesome feeling to feel the building, just the electricity in the building was amazing after it, and just a great feeling, and I've been lucky enough to have a couple since.
With so many great games and goals behind them, this senior class still has memories to make.
I wish I could play here forever. It's an amazing place, and I haven't really thought a lot about the last time I put on the jersey and step onto the Ralph yet. Mostly just because it would be, obviously a sad moment, but I'm just excited for what we have and what we have remaining in the rest of the season. And we have such a great group of guys that, it feels like this is the year that we could really get it done. And
Yeah, I definitely want it to be a happy time. I know we got a couple games left here, and then it's going to be single elimination, where every time I'm getting dressed for that game, it might be my last. So I'm hoping that I can end it with a smile instead of sadness. So hopefully the guys can do everything we can to make that happen.
Yeah, obviously, for me, I didn't really know at the start of the year when my last time would be wearing the jersey, but yeah, I've thought about it. It's just, obviously I want the last time I wear the jersey to be in Tampa, but, obviously there comes a time too where you gotta, last time you wear the jersey at the Ralph, and you think of that too, and that just, there's no other rink like this. And so like I said before, it's the little things, who would ever think that, just putting on a jersey meant so much to somebody, but, it really does. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and, I'm glad I made that decision, 5 years ago to stay here.
For one thing, at the rink, it's amazing having a sold-out crowd every day, but it's a different thing when you're out for breakfast and someone's talking to you about the games this weekend, or I'm driving back to Verdun, Manitoba, and I'm stopping in a rugby gas station, and there's Sioux gear everywhere, and they're asking me about how's school going. It's just kind of the special part about North Dakota hockey. It's really been a dream come true, just to be able to go out there every night in front of the fans. And I think sometimes I forget how special it is to play here, but definitely these last few weeks I've really relished it, and really thankful for all the time here.
Just being here every single day with the guys you go to class with, the guys you go to dinner with, the guys you go out with on the weekends or whatever it may be. It's just one of those things where it's such a tight-knit group, and everyone cares so much about each other, and it's the culture of North Dakota, and all the people in the environment that embrace us, and the fans, and the people from all over North America that travel to come watch us play. It's just the tight-knit community of North Dakota, and the fan base and all that sort of stuff is definitely what I'm going to miss the most.
I'm so passionate about this place that there's not even, whether I play hockey next year or somewhere else, there's no place that will be like here. And I might just, especially if we go all the way this year, I might not take the jersey off for a really long time after. But yeah, it's something that's special to me, and I'll cherish it the rest of my life.